shades of golds and silvers together for holiday or just in your home year-round. This is absolutely gorgeous. So this is our set of 3 illuminated shatterproof finials. I think these are some of the most substantial finials that Valerie has created, not only in terms of height, but also in terms of diameter. They're bolder. They're not like really skinny, little delicate. Like these make a statement. In fact, the tallest one is 21 inches tall. The medium is 19 inches tall, and your smallest one is 14 1/4 inches tall. They're all going to be about 4 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So these were $61.25 for the set of 3. They're now marked down to $41.52 for the set of 3. And here are your colors. This is your blue. It's like gorgeous sea mist, aqua, great for those of you who do coastal Christmas. This is that shade of blue. In fact, I'm looking at these. My husband for Christmas bought me a new Buyer's Choice Santa, and it's a Santa dressed for the beach, and he's holding a little piece of sea glass, and it's almost this exact shape, and it's the exact color. So from a coastal perspective, or for those of you who just love to use those pretty silvery tones with your blue, these are absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous color, and that's our most limited. Here's the classic, like this is where I always fall because it's never wrong. You know, it doesn't matter how I decorate, doesn't matter what my motif or theme might be. It never matters whether I pull out everything from all of our Christmas boxes or just a few. Metallic silver just always looks fabulous, and this is the most popular. Then we have the gold. The gold is a really pretty soft gold. It's not too harsh of a gold. It's not too brassy, so I think you'll all love that. And if you're a gold person, I would also suggest that if you have a dining room where your chandelier is brass, or the hardware in that room on those pieces of furniture is a gold tone. These are finials that don't necessarily look Christmas. They look like beautiful decorative finials that you could oftentimes, especially in silver and gold, leave out year round. In a coastal home, I think you could leave out that beautiful blue as well. And then here is that beautiful holiday red. Just absolutely a stunning, stunning color, and so pretty. Let me turn one of these off so that you can see that even when it's not illuminated, so this one here no longer has the illumination, it's still rich in its color and its reflection. There's no glitter or anything on the outside, but you can see there's some beautiful reflection on the inside. So I'll turn these back on. These do have a timer, and we can dim our lights too so that you can see these. 3 AA batteries is what you will need for each of these. There's a 4-hour timer, so it will be on for 4 hours and then turn off for 20 hours. So there is the red. We just put that next to some of those Kringle Express package items that we had a little bit earlier in the show. We have that beautiful angel that looks so pretty. I mean, that's just, an easy way if you have a hearth and you have the need for some things with height. One purchase, it's taken care of. It looks pretty by day. It glows beautifully at night. You'll see over too in our sunroom area, that's where we've used that coastal blue color, which is quite lovely. It's a really pretty, again, soft aqua, almost like an aquamarine shade with a little bit of a silver undertone. That just looks so, so pretty. And you're getting all 3 of them for this price. I do want to call out to you that this shatterproof material, it's an acrylic. It looks like glass. It's not all do. This one really does. There's no seams. It's very smooth. It's very reflective. And I think that and certainly there's not as much worry, not as much care in packing it away, not as much tension if you have young kids, grandkids, pets running around the house, that if one of these got knocked over, there's not as much worry about damage and breakage and loss as there would be if they were real glass. And yet they give you all of the same elements and look and beauty that real glass would. And then can I just walk back over here? Because this is like my favorite setup of the show. 700 of these now requested, everybody. So look back here. Everything that's on this table was available in the show today. From our set of 3 sequin shimmer trees, to our mercury glass illuminated bottles, to our pine cone strand that we talked about earlier that was at such a great price, to again kind of anchoring this whole look with reflection and light and beauty. We mix the silver and the gold together on this table, and I just think it looks incredible. Like if you walked into somebody's house and saw this, you would just be like, oh my gosh, you have the prettiest things. Oh, I would never have thought to do the mercury glass silver and the gold together. They look stunning together. This follows those rules that we talked about earlier. You know, you have height, you have different textures, you have different reflections, you have different materials, you have highs and lows, and when you put them all together, it gives you the most beautiful look. Here is the gold. Look how pretty that gold is when it's glowing. The base, by the way, will stay unilluminated, so you have even the mirror reflection of the base like holding this finial in place. That's so pretty. By contrast, here's the silver, so you can see the shiny silver there, but then again you have those lights that are going all the way up to the very tip. That's the other thing I think you'll really appreciate about these illuminated finials, is that the light, and it drives me crazy when like part of something is lit up but part of it's dark. These lights swirl and go all the way up to the very, very tip. And that again is really a Valerie difference for the things that she looks to bring to her collections for all of you here at QVC. So now over 1,000 of these have been requested. We're busy on the phones here. I'll remind you again of your color choices and the heights, because the size of these is part of the wow. Sure, they look pretty, right? Like I'm sort of like, ooh, they're so pretty and glowy, I love that. But the size of them, not just the height, but the dimension. You know, the finial isn't just one little skinny spoke here. It's like a beautiful rounded teardrop, and then it comes down almost to like an I Dream of Jeannie bottle around here. And then you have another kind of bulbous curve that comes down, and then you have another ring, and then you have that beautiful large round sphere, and then the beautiful pedestal-like base that stays nice and shiny and pretty. That does not light up, but it reflects everything that is illuminated from up above and gives a really pretty look. So down here is your blue. Again, it's more of an aqua sea glass, beautiful blue. If you've bought things in blue from Valerie, she matches her blues, so this is all going to work together. That's so pretty if you decide to mix silver in with the blues. They play off of each other very, very nicely, I think. So if you're wanting to mix shades, I would definitely consider that. Then we have the silver. So for those of you who are more of a purist, more traditional, here is your beautiful classic silvery look. If you love metals but lean more towards the golds, I think you'll be pleased by this shade of gold. It's a very pretty soft gold. And then finally down here at the end, we have that gorgeous red. So it's all 3 of them. Again, a great savings, 5 easy payments, 21 inches, 19 inches, and 14¼ inches are your heights. Now, if you liked that look that I just showed you with those finials and then the trees, here are the trees.